Go ahead. You can announce the time. No, no, I don't want to. I'm steering clear of the numbers. 9:03. This is 9:03. So what does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. No, it doesn't. It adds up to 12. Which adds up to a 3. Right. The Holy Trinity? Yeah. Okay. The Holy Trinity is the Mother, the Father, and the children, isn't it? Or it's the Son, the daughter, and the one. The Trinity is. I don't know what the hell it is. What do you want us to do this film? So it's the full moon. It's beautiful evening. Really, really beautiful evening outside. I know the moon is coming up over the houses across the street, so we should be able to see it pretty soon. But in the meantime, John wanted to do a film of the back wall here, from a different vantage point of the bed. So we're kind of like laying upside down, looking at the headboard area of the bed, and it is sure is pretty. It sure is pretty. So many beautiful paintings that we did together. And there's Bobby's picture over there. You can't really see it. Should we? Oh, you can't. We can't. We don't have the light function on this angle. And so I almost didn't do this film tonight because I said to John, it's so nice not talking, or rather just talking telepathically like we used to. Do you remember when we first used to hang out for the full moon in the backyard? We used to bring sage or incense back there and a little burning pot, and we used to bring our glass of wine, and it was when John first, and John, what did you say? I said, of course I remember that. I couldn't believe it was happening. Lena would say, well, it's the full moon tonight. Do you want to go sit out in the backyard, and we'll bring a glass of wine, and we'll burn some offerings. And I just followed her like a a puppy dog. Just yeah, okay, Lena. I couldn't believe we were talking, and she was inviting me to go sit with her in the backyard. It was amazing to me. And this is after John connected with me, but then it started. It's very endearing. I didn't even really know he felt this way. That he just like didn't dare believe that it was even happening. I kept thinking to myself, does she really believe this is happening? Or is she, but I was like, but of course she must believe this is happening because she's talking to me, and she's never spoken to me in all these years. But now she's so, and it is, she is talking to me the way I know Lena talks to me. But it was the weirdest thing, and I would just go sit in that backyard with her and just be staring at her like a zombie because I kept waiting for something to go wrong somehow, right? And I would just be like praying and doing little things, just doing stuff that I do. I can't even describe it. A little burning bowl and doing little signs of the cross and talking to nature and doing stuff, and you know and including John in my rituals, and it was really nice to have his company. And at one point I just looked at him. He was just sitting in the grass with me, cross-legged on the grass, and I said, this is amazing, John, you're so present. I remember those exact words. I said, "You're so right here with me, and you're so present. It's so incredible, isn't it?" And he just said, "Yeah, it sure is." And I said, "What do you make of all this?" And I said, "Are there other people going through this right now? What we're going through?" And go ahead. What did you say? I remember it, but I want to hear you say it. I said, I doubt it. I get the feeling this is a one off. I can't be sure because mother and father surprise me every day. But this is all new to me, too. And I'm pretty much on the same wavelength with you as far as every minute is a shock. And every moment that we are together talking to each other is a stunning revelation and a reintroduction to who we are to each other. Just as much as it is to you, it's just that way to me too, right? Because I always feel like he's like way ahead of me, and in a way he is. But then he always assures me that he's not that far ahead of me. That maybe here and there he knows things before I do, but for the most part, we both kind of have the same sense of like, holy shit, wow, really? Is that the story? But yeah, he's a little bit ahead because he crossed over before I did. But hey, you know what? In my last life, I crossed over before he did. So as Sylvia Plath, I crossed over before John Lennon. So it's like this. It's so weird. It goes around and around and around. Right. It's just like oh look, there's our full moon up there. That looks great. Even though we're not looking out the window, we got a full moon up on the wall there. And I believe that's the harvest moon up there, the yellow moon on the rise. That one's called right up there, right where I'm pointing, top of the wall. Yellow moon on the rise, named after Neil Young. The line in Neil Young's song. There is a town helpless in North Ontario, yellow moon on the rise. Watched a crazy movie today. We'll post it on Quora. Broncos something is bad by the same guy who did Napoleon Dynamite. It's completely retarded. It's not as good as Napoleon Dynamite, but it's definitely in that vein of like very bizarre filmmaking and some real laugh out loud moments. Bronco Buddies or something. It's streaming right now on Amazon. We posted the link. Yeah. If you enjoyed Napoleon, I think you will enjoy this one too. Yeah, I think so too. I liked it. And, we love what's his name? Sam Rockwell. Yeah, once again, Sam Rockwell shows up in these oddball movies and he's absolutely fantastic. He's such a weirdo and he's such an off the beaten track type of actor. And we always manage to love everything we see him in. That's right, honey. No short stories today. Yeah, we didn't write any stories today. Our last story that we wrote in our notebook was Elliot Mess and, the problems with Elliot Mess. Yeah, so that was yesterday. Taking off, still, the hand is bandaged up. Taking care of that hand. Tendinitis, ripped carpal ligament, but doing better. Everything is going good today. Everything is going very well. Little moments of discomfort here and there, but the full moon, it's really pretty nice. I think we'll get a good night's sleep tonight. We had our sushi today. It was awesome and great. Oh my God, Joy. Anything you wanted to say? Just remembering those times in the backyard, it's very romantic. It makes me feel very romantic toward it. Well, you're very romantic anyway. Who's more romantic, me or you? You have a great sense of romance. You are a real sweetheart and a romantic. And I think I'm the same. Because it's how I feel about you and it's how you feel about me, so you looked at the time and it was 9:45. Yes. So you're still looking at the numbers. Am I not? No. The numbers, they're great signifiers. But just that whole what we spoke about this morning with the Doreen Virtue retracting her belief in the angel numbers that she was once a creator and proponent of. Uh, it is a lot of bullshit for what people use it for, but the way we use numbers is not bullshit. The way we use numbers is it's on the open up. Another thing that's total bullshit is oracle cards. Yeah, right. I've never even wanted to own a deck of oracle cards. Yeah. Total bullshit. They just like steal from tarot cards. And let me just say one thing about cards, period. And Lena has known this from the beginning too. You can use a regular deck of playing cards to hone your intuition and to make some predictions or some revelations about. However, what you're really doing is you're tapping into your own intuition. And the best tool for that, as far as cards go, for my money, is tarot cards. Because tarot cards really make you use a very intriguing imagery. And it deals with personality types, and it deals with moods and seasons and situations that you need to tap into your intuition in order to come to some kind of conclusion about something. And word association, it's everything else. I feel is kind of any other dopey decks of cards, and these oracle cards are just bullshit and garbage. As angel number cards, they're all fucking garbage. Tarot cards is the ancient gypsy. Before the gypsies, you had a form of the tarot cards. So those are really the best tool. But they're not spiritually charged, and they don't have any power. People always, what should I do if somebody takes my deck and puts it on their head, and that person is a bad person? And look, they have the power that you give to them, just like anything else, and they're only a tool to hone your intuition. And if you give them the power to control your life and then you're giving away your power. Like anything else. So I just feel like people put too much stock in all this hooey voodoo hocus pocus. It all boils down to your own intuition and your own interpretations as to what your gut already knows, right? First thought, best thought, absolutely. And and if you're not sure what your gut knows and you're all muddled and you're like, well, I don't know what I think. I have to pay some psychic to tell me what I think. I don't know what I think. No, that's not going to help you either. All you're going to do is lose your money by handing it over to some idiot who doesn't really know who you are or what you're thinking. And they give you crazy answers to everything. Listen, do what Lena did. Meditate. Study tarot or some other form of divination that requires you to go within and meditate and pray and do something to help other people. Get your mind off your own crazy problems and watch what happens. And do it every day. A regular practice. If you don't do a regular practice, it's like anything else. It's like a muscle, you lose it. That reminds me, I got to do more leg work tomorrow. You don't need to do leg work right now. You can put your feet up right now if you want to. Start wearing purple, wearing purple. Well, we're really getting into Eugene Hutz and his band Gogol Bordello. You must listen to Gogol Bordello or else you're going to die. Yeah. You're going to die. What are you doing, John? Looking at the legs. Look at these gorgeous legs. Would somebody please tell me? Stop it. Start wearing purple, wearing purple. Hey, everything's purple in here. Start wearing purple right away for me now. All of your brains will fall out, I promise. No, that's not the lyric, but You get the idea. Yeah, we're gonna learn. There's a lot of Gogol Bordello on karaoke, as it turns out, and that is going to be our new go-to for rowdy, enjoyable things to do. Right. I'm really enjoying this stretching moment with my back like this. Yes, I'm enjoying looking at you with that new flannel shirt on. She looks like Daisy Duke. Well, the thing is, I've had this gorgeous flannel shirt for a year. I bought Christopher the shirt, and I loved it so much on him that I bought myself one. And but the thing is, the sleeves were way long, and the collar was way high. So I had to customize it, and me and John did that today. We took out the shears. Ah, see, we did that today. Yeah, yeah, we got lots done today, really. Considering the handicap that you're dealing with. Yes, considering that I had a handicap on my hand. Yeah, and we very meticulously uh redesigned this one wonderful soft flannel shirt. It's a great orange color. Absolutely love it. Yeah. It's like the color of those paintings really up there. The orange, same orange. And how perfect for the autumnal time of year. I'm trying to see if there's any. I don't see no moon, man. Start wearing purple, wearing purple. Start wearing purple right away. All of your head will be blown away. I don't know what I say. I promise. Start wearing purple right away. Hi, hi. So, what else do you want to talk about? Nothing. I just like making a video and talking and stuff. Yeah, you just happy to do that like that? Yeah. It looks really cool and psychedelic. I like looking at the camera. It looks kooky and crazy. Yeah, it does. Stop wearing purple, wearing purple. You are wearing purple right away. All of your inhibitions will leave you, I promise. Mother and Father, thank you for another day. Hey, hey. Start wearing purple. Hi, lover. Hi, John. What do you say? You make a little time for me. All right, well, you don't have to say this on camera. You don't have to do that. Are you an exhibitionist? I want to document it. Document what? That I love you. I love you too. Start wearing purple, wearing purple. I have a great purple piece of material, and I know you want me to make some kind of dress out of it. We'll look at it tomorrow. It really is great. It's very shiny, and it's like this, like liquid gold, but it's dark purple, if that makes any sense. It's very fucking cool. The thing is how is that material? I think it's very. I think for the type of shiny material it is, I think it's very lightweight and soft and comfortable. We could have some fun with this material. Okay, what are you thinking of making out of it? A shift of some kind, like a mermaid sort of dress for you. But it'll be very soft and stretchy, so it'll look great. John, you're such a designer. Start wearing purple, wearing purple. Start wearing purple right away. I feel crazy. What's going on? Are you doing something to my brain, love? Wouldn't you like to know? What are you doing to my brain right now? You're massaging my temples. I am doing that. That's correct. Everything looks a little foggy right now. Is that me or is it the camera? What do you think it is? I don't know. Something weird's going on here. See, and that was the other thing we were talking about too. We spent a lot of time that first year together, not making videos, nothing, right? We didn't write about the relationship. We didn't document anything. Do you wish we had now? Well, we're doing it now. We're talking about what happened back then because I have very, very clear memories of that time. It was like so amazingly clear because it was just like boing, like clarity. I am here with John. Johnny fucking Lennon. The one and only. Yeah. And it was just like, oh my God. This is crazy. I think you though I got the feeling you didn't talk about it right away. You know what, John? I didn't talk about it for about the first 2 weeks. And then I started talking about it because it had to be. Because all my friends left me by the beginning of January. Like all of a sudden I had no friends. And when did you have no friends? I would say they tried to hang around for a couple of months. They tried. They didn't try to be supportive. No, but they tried to hang around and change your mind about hanging around with me, right? And then that just didn't work. And then they got going, right? Yeah, they all were like, John is an evil entity. Don't you see? He's turning you against all the people who love you. I was like, no, you got that wrong. I love you, people. But you're not acting like you love me. You're being judgmental of me and being like fucked up to me because I'm with John. But meanwhile, all of you motherfuckers, before I was with John, you all called me every day for free tarot card readings and every other motherfucking thing I could do for you. Right. I was a good friend to all these people. I had a lot of friends. Well, I shouldn't say that because, well, you know what? They were friends. As good. You know what? They were friends, Lena, as good as people down here on Earth know how to think they can be good friends. I'll say that for them. I mean, they enjoyed you, and yeah, they loved. I won't say that they loved you because they didn't behave like they loved you, but they loved being around you. And I'll tell you another thing they really loved about you. They loved how you made them feel about themselves. Because you make people feel beautiful and special and loved. And they loved that feeling. I guess until you had to give me some love and then they weren't ready to share you with me. Yeah, but they didn't have a problem with me giving Christopher my love as his wife. They accepted him. It wasn't the same. You were with John now. That was a big deal. They put a lot of importance on fame and celebrity. And they didn't want that for you. What can I say? Christopher was a safe bet. Nice guy, not famous, not notorious, not exciting. No, not really. Just a nice fella. There's no John Lennon in their eyes, right? They didn't, not one of them told you to kick him to the curb, that they all told you to get rid of me and accused me of being bad and horrible and scary and frightening. Yeah, they really did. They went crazy. Are we talking about this because we're almost on Halloween? Yeah. I'm very excited about Halloween coming. I feel like something is going to happen and something's going to go down. It's going to be crazy. Yeah. Well, it's always an exciting time, is it? I think you're right. It is more exciting than any other time. Oh God, hey, can we get ready to get going now? Yeah, this has been perfect. It's been really great. Hey, Chris, how are the Mets doing? All right, we're looking at the blue. We're looking at our blue lights. Where we're praying for them. Yeah, Johnny's praying for the Mets. Don't hold your breath. No, I'm just kidding. You can pray for your ball teams, but you never know what's gonna happen. It's the same thing as like card game. Really, it is. Isn't it? You can't really. Yeah, it's too transient. What are you looking for? You want something to eat? Don't eat anymore today, John. My body can't take it. That was a lot of seaweed. That was tons of seaweed we ate today. And